Y'all, let me tell you, Offset is losing it over Cardi B moving on with NFL star Stefon Diggs. And I'm not exaggerating. He isn't even trying to hide his jealousy anymore. Right now, Cardi and Offset are going through a messy divorce. But it looks like Offset didn't expect Cardi to actually move on and start dating again. Ever since news broke that she and Stefon might be a thing, Offset has been acting all kinds of bitter. But what he just did might be the messiest move yet. He straight up exposed Stefon for allegedly being on the down low and even threatened to leak videos of him with another man, if you catch my drift. Now, this raises a lot of questions, like, is Stefon just using Cardi as a cover-up? And more importantly, how did Offset even get his hands on something that private? Ever since Cardi decided to leave, Offset has been doing the absolute most. The way he's acting, you'd think she was the one who messed up the marriage. But let's be real. Offset has been cheating on Cardi since day one. Not only that, but his own family has disrespected her multiple times just because she refused to put up with his infidelity. Even Offset's father chimed in, blaming Cardi for making the divorce public. He said, "Social media is a powerful tool, but it's no place for family matters. But my son's wife doesn't get that. She puts everything online without thinking about how it affects others, including the kids." He even admitted that Offset isn't innocent, but still tried to downplay his son's actions, calling the whole situation a cycle of jealousy, insecurity, and drama. He said Offset is just a 25-year-old with unlimited money and women throwing themselves at him, while Cardi is just as successful and loves attention. According to him, that combination was never going to work, and don't even get me started on Offset's sister. She has publicly disrespected Cardi so many times. She reposted a tweet that said, "Women really want men to be rich and not cheat. So unrealistic." Then she added, "They are just men." She also commented on another tweet about Cardi, being the perfect wife but still getting mistreated, saying, "People tweeting things like this do not know these people." She said she was single, so why is she hurt now? But the real tipping point? Offset couldn't stop cheating and he ended up getting another woman pregnant. That's when Cardi completely lost it and put him on blast for the world to see. And honestly, can you blame her?
Because you will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face, over and over and over and over and over again until you be like, watch what I'm about to do, watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. I've really been sparing you. You've been fucking feeling yourself, nigga, because of your album and shit.
At that moment, we knew Cardi had finally reached her limit. She had never spoken about Offset like that before. Sure, she filed for divorce twice, but she always kept things respectful afterward. This time, though, it was different. She was completely done. Offset wasn't just cheating. He was being reckless, putting Cardi's health at risk by not using protection. With all that, you'd think he'd have enough shame to lay low and not cause more drama. But instead, he's been out here acting like the victim, pretending he was the one who got cheated on. At first, Offset was confident that Cardi would take him back. But when he realized she was serious about moving on, he flipped the script and started being petty. One of the first things he did was take her to court for alimony. Cardi fired back, saying, "Funny how men can do whatever they want. But the moment I start talking to someone new, suddenly it's a problem." When that didn't get the reaction he wanted, he took things to social media. He accused Cardi of cheating and even posted a cryptic message saying, "F with the baby inside, tell the truth." He continued throwing shade, writing, "A hoe gonna be a hoe. All y'all talking, but your opinions don't stop my money." Cardi wasn't having it. She responded by exposing how Offset had been blowing up her phone all weekend because she blocked him. She also clapped back saying, "Coming from the same man who's been in my DMs begging me to take him back. You're hurt because I'm moving on, but it's too late. This is the last time I'll even acknowledge you." Offset then tried to spin the narrative even more, claiming Cardi couldn't find a new man because nobody wanted her. Cardi shut that down quick, saying, "Trust me, I'll find someone richer and better. Y'all love to act like women can't move on, but when men do it, it's normal. I'll be living my best life while you sit there mad." Offset started spiraling, even leaking private messages between them. In one text, he wrote, "Keep my child. Why do you think I'd ever beg for you? That baby might not even be mine because you weren't pregnant when I was around. Cardi wasn't about to let that slide. She hit back with, everyone knows about you and your side chick. That's your real girlfriend. At least be a man about it for the sake of your daughter. She also exposed messages where Offset was still trying to get with her. In one text, he told her, "Dang, you look pretty, come over." Cardi replied, "I told you, you're never getting this again. I meant that." He kept pushing, saying, "I miss you. I miss what we had." But Cardi was done. "Y'all men don't deserve women like me," she said. Offset then tried to claim that Cardi was using him for attention. "Nobody wins when the fans fight. Stop lying to make yourself look good. Drop your album and move on," he wrote. Cardi clapped back with, "If I'm so focused on clout, then why don't you just sign the divorce papers and let me go?" Offset wasn't ready to admit defeat, replying, "Single and miserable, check." Cardi shut him down immediately. "Nah, you're just mad that I'm out here living my life. You thought no man would want me because I have kids, but guess what? That's not stopping anything. You don't see me bothering the women you mess with, but every time I talk to a man, you start acting up." His finances aren't looking great. An insider revealed that Cardi was the main provider in their rat this point. Offset is coming off as a bitter ex, and it's not surprising, according to reports, relationship. She focused on saving and investing, while Offset kept spending recklessly. Now, with their marriage over, he's realizing how much he depended on her. Offset might be trying to play the victim, but it's clear to everyone that Cardi is moving on, and he just can't handle it. Instead of taking responsibility for his actions, he's stirring up drama and trying to make her look bad. But at the end of the day, Cardi is winning. She's thriving, focused on her career, and leaving all the negativity behind. During their marriage, both Cardi B and Offset made a lot of money, but the reality is that most of their wealth belongs to Cardi. And when I say most, I mean nearly 95% of it. Cardi has not just cash, but also real estate. She owns a home in Atlanta, where she and the kids live, as well as a house in New Jersey, which she gifted to her mother. Without Cardi's money, Offset isn't as rich as he makes himself seem. He spends recklessly, and to make matters worse, his music career hasn't been as successful in recent years. Once Cardi is out of the picture, it's going to be interesting to see how his life turns out. There are even reports that Offset owes rapper Lil Che $10,000 and that he allegedly has a gambling problem. On top of that, his career hasn't been thriving, while Cardi continues to break records and stay at the top. So, it's pretty obvious why Offset is bitter. And to make things even more humiliating for him, Cardi seems to have moved on to someone richer and more successful, NFL player Stefon Diggs. Now, let's be real. Cardi definitely has a type. If anyone could be an even bigger flirt than Offset, it's Stefon. He has a reputation for being a ladies' man, to put it mildly. There have even been whispers about him secretly dating multiple female rappers at the same time. But for Cardi, this might just be a rebound, and she's having fun with it. Offset, however, is not handling this well. Ever since rumors about Cardi and Stefon surfaced, he's been losing it. A blind item even suggested that Cardi was allegedly messing around with Stefon while she was still with Offset. Apparently, Offset went through her phone and found some intimate messages and pictures that confirmed her connection with Stefon. Furious, he supposedly shared the information with DJ Academics. Offset has been throwing shade left and right, but his most shocking move was when he tried to publicly out Stefon, calling him gay in a social media argument with one of Cardi's fan pages. This accusation wasn't completely new. Last year, a stylist named Chris Blake Griffith claimed Stefon had drugged and assaulted him. According to Chris, Stefon's brother and some associates later tried to rob him to keep him quiet. While these claims have never been confirmed, Offset used them to fuel his own narrative, but fans weren't buying it. Instead of supporting Offset, most people saw this as pure jealousy. He mocked Cardi for supposedly not being able to find another man, but now that she's with someone new, he's lashing out. Fans believe Offset isn't upset about who Cardi is dating. He's just mad she moved on without him. What do you all think about Offset trying to expose Stefon? Is he genuinely concerned, or is he just being petty? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and check out this next video.